Hello, sweet souls. This is a follow-up video for XRP. If you don't know me, I am a reader. I am a faith-based reader. I use my God-given talents and abilities to read energy. I am not a fortune teller. I read the trajectory and path of energy. As you know, we all have free will, so that energy can shift and change. So I want to check back into XRP and see what we get, if there's been any changes. I know that one change is the lawsuits have been dropped. So that was an obstacle for XRP that has now been cleared out. So that's pretty amazing. So I'm not a financial advisor. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. So for XRP, let's look at overall energy for XRP. Overall energy for XRP. I feel XRP is in transition. It is in a shift. It's in a big shift. XRP, overall energy for XRP. Yes, movement, choices, and decisions. You can expect based on the path and the direction that XRP is going, that there is going to be a shift. There is going to be movement. And I feel like these decisions have to do with the releasing of the lawsuit. Other agencies adapting XRP as well. The XRP has universal support. The divine is supporting XRP. I feel that it's part of God's plan. XRP is definitely a part of God's plan. So let's see from now until the end of 2025. Let's look at XRP. Now until the end of 2025. XRP. How will XRP do from now until the end of 2025? I see financial blessings with the Six of Pentacles. This is increase. This is receiving. I'm also seeing that it's important to be tapped in with your faith to strengthen your connection with the divine, because your intuition is going to guide you. Yeah, I'm also seeing that XRP is going to put an end to stagnancy for a lot of people. People that have been working really hard, doing things that they're passionate about, but they haven't been able to get that leg up, that help from the spiritual realm. I see XRP through this blessing, these gifts that are tied into you intuitively knowing what's right, is putting an end to delay. This is an end of delay. XRP from now until the end of 2025. From now until the end of 2025. Yep, this is celebrating. So there is a shift that happens from now until the end of 2025 that brings in a boost of excitement, a boost of hope. Like you can see the path for yourself that XRP is headed on. So whatever this increase is, which feels like a bump in the price per coin, it's going to bring in a lot of excitement. And people are going to start pursuing whatever they were pursuing in the past and they weren't seeing the results. They're going to pick it back up and start pursuing something they're very passionate about. And this is moving forward in confidence because of how XRP is performing now until the end of 2025. 2025. Yeah, many are going to embrace new beginnings because there will be newfound stability. So I definitely feel an increase. Look at that, victory and success. An increase from now until the end of 2025. Yep, taking charge with authority, feeling more confident about the investment you're making into XRP, being committed and devoted. This can be long-term financial reward, financial growth. I'm going to get one more for now until the end of 2025 for XRP. For XRP. I love it. I love it. Five of Swords in reverse. So the conflict that XRP has gone through, the investigations, the lawsuits, that's in reverse. It's clearing out. Why? Temperance, divine intervention, because the divine is intervening to remove the obstacles, to clear the path for XRP so that you can expect growth. Nine of Pentacles talks about being independent, doing something independently and it prospering. Whether this is you deciding to invest in XRP all on your own, keeping it private, just doing it on your own. Nine of Pentacles is in the tarot world known as the lady or man of luxury, having financial resources, growth in your finances. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to do a couple more years. I'm going to do per year to see what we get. Let me ask, by the end of 2025, will XRP reach $10 a coin? By the end of 2025, let's just see what we get. Will XRP reach $20 a coin by the end of 2025? 2025, the end of 2025. $20 a coin. Will it reach $20 a coin? I don't know if I said 10 in the beginning, but I'm asking for 20. Will it reach $20 a coin by the end of 2025? Okay, they're saying there is abundance here. There is wealth that's coming in. The situation's going to improve. There will be a peaceful resolution. It will make people feel more assertive, confident because of the trajectory of XRP. They don't want you to worry. You're on the right path when it comes to XRP, but you're going to need to be patient. So will it reach $20 by the end of 2025? I don't think so. But there's so much prospect there. You're going to see that that's where it's headed. So let's look at the other years, 2026. Holy Spirit, holy angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, show me how XRP in the current energy, the trajectory for XRP for 2026. How will XRP perform 2026? 2026. How will XRP perform in 2026? I love it. So here's the thing. In 2026, those that have tried to create conflict or obstruct XRP, there could be legal ramifications with justice. Whatever people are doing to try to obstruct it are going to be made accountable. I see a lot of happiness, 10 of Cups, a lot of emotional fulfillment in regards to XRP. Tell me, how will XRP perform in 2026? How will XRP perform in 2026? Wow, a rest, a reprieve. Finally, being able to take a deep breath. This is a lot of healing. This is that energy of putting a lot of time, attention, and energy into something and it not working out, needing that leg up from 2025. There's the healing, the rest. You can finally take a deep breath. Victory and success. Victory and success. How will it perform, XRP, in 2026? 2026. 2026. I feel that those that have tried to create controversy, create delays through false information, and they've been doing it quite some time, they're going to be met with loss. They're definitely going to be met with loss. Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords on the fence, someone that's dishonest, could be multiple people. They've been doing it a really long time, and I feel like it is surrounding creating an imbalance for XRP. They're going to find themselves, whoever has been interfering, at a financial deficit. Tell me about XRP 2026. things are going to pick up quickly in 2026 for XRP because it is finally unobstructed and aligned. 2026 XRP. 2026 XRP. Yeah, it's like whoever's trying to create burdens around XRP, obstacles, Seven of Wands, that's protection. That's protection. And for me, this is divine protection because God supports it. It's a part of God's plan. All right. From now until the end of 2026, XRP. XRP from now until the end of 2026. Now until the end of 2026. Yeah. So here's the thing. People that are trying to hold back with the Four of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords in reverse, someone that is dishonest, trying to create stagnancy with XRP, it's not going to matter because it's fated. Wheel of Fortune in the upright, XRP is fated. It's a part of destiny. It's meant to happen. So you don't have to worry if you hear about false allegations, false reports, lawsuits, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's coming to an end. The false allegations, the obstacles for XRP is ending with the Ten of Swords. Definitely. Now to the end of XRP. The end of 2026. The end of 2026, XRP. Yeah, look at this. King of Swords. This can be the spiritual realm. This can also be the 3D realm. This can be legal. This can be the law. There's going to be no more blockages for XRP, and it's going to provide so many with Ace of Wands, passionate new beginnings, new opportunities, new doors opening from now until the end of 2026. It looks great. XRP. 2026. XRP. XRP 2026. Six of Pentacles, receiving blessings, transformation occurring. Yeah. The big business that are trying to oppose XRP are going to be exposed for whatever they're trying to do. The end of the day, 2026, XRP is going to bring in a wealth for a lot of people. These are independently wealthy people. This is what the Nine of Pentacles stands for. Someone alone, doing something alone, independently wealthy. I love it. Yeah. They're saying stay private. Don't tell people what you're invested in. Don't tell your family. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell anyone. It's a wish being granted. Yep. It's coming from the spiritual realm with judgment. It's a part of the divine plan. It's good news. So do not worry. I want to ask if XRP will reach $20 in 2026. Will XRP reach $20 in 2026? Will XRP reach $20 per coin in 2026? Yes. Will XRP exceed $20 per coin in 2026? Will it exceed $20 per coin in 2026? Will XRP exceed $20 per coin in 2026? So I'm not getting a clear yes or no, but what I'm getting is there is abundance coming as it pertains to XRP in 2026. They want you to move forward with confidence and have faith. You're ready for the new beginning. Remain positive. Communicate clearly, not only to yourself, but to others. being honest with yourself, being realistic, being open. The spiritual realm is definitely helping to bring in wealth as it pertains to XRP. The situation is going to improve. So it may or may not exceed $20, but I got a yes on the $20 for 2026. There is a potential for it to grow even more than that. We'll have to see when it gets closer to time because energy changes. Things shift. So I'll be happy to read more if you guys are interested. If you want me to go a little bit further out, I can. But as I said, energy changes due to free will. So we have to keep checking to see what the shifts are. But it looks great. It looks amazing. This is not an overnight thing. You know, don't invest money if you need that money to survive. So I hope this reading helps you guys. I enjoy doing it. I'm not an investor, financial investor, advisor. I do have a little bit in XRP, but I enjoy doing it because I'm using my spiritual gifts and I'm not really in the crypto community, but it's fun for me to check on XRP to see, or the Coinbase community, however you guys want to word it. I hope you guys have an amazing day. God bless you. And if you want me to do more readings, follow-up readings, just let me know. All right. Bye-bye.